was on my way to Sturt, up the coast on a plane. I mean, on a train to Fort Monmouth, New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's where he was stationed. I loved Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, as far as the campground was concerned up there. It was beautiful. But on the way up, I got my train ticket, and on the train were 3 loads of sailors coming in from overseas.
Yeah.
Well, there weren't very many of us young girls there.
Uh-oh.
And I was young in those days.
You're still young.
Not that young. And so the conductor went through hollering where the next stop was going to be. And it scared me because he said Newark, New Jersey. Well, I thought he said New York.
Oh, yeah.
Their names were so much alike. And I showed one of the sailors my ticket, and he grabbed it and took it and went back to his bunk with it. And they had Pullman.
Yeah.
And he took my ticket and went back there with it. And it scared the devil out of me. But I got the conductor, and we went back to the compartment where the sailors were at until I found the one that had my ticket and got my ticket back, and then made my way on up to New Jersey, where I got off the train at the little tiny station that where Joe was stationed there, and it was just a train station that you got off at New Jersey, at Red Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And but I liked that. That's when up there is when I got pregnant with Larry.
Oh.
It was cold, and I actually had pneumonia.
Well, that's not good.
So anyway, I got pregnant, and that's when I found out I was pregnant. I mean, I didn't know I was pregnant then, because it was just started. But I got a room. I rented a room in for 3 days. I stayed there at the fort, and it was a beautiful place. And we had Christmas and New Year's there, and had a room with 3/4 a little bed in it. So that's when I got pregnant. And we went back there for New Year's Eve, and he come back to the room occasionally. He got a chance to get off and come back to the room, and we would sleep in this little 3/4 size bed. And so it was cold. So that was when it happened. And all that time I hadn't been until then. And I didn't know I was till I got back home again from that trip. But he came back after Christmas and New Year's Eve. We stationed there. We came back in January to Kansas City. And that's when I knew that I was pregnant.